This is Bob Mason from FX Empire, and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Ripple's XRP. Looking at the MACDs, the moving averages, today's support, resistance, and pivot levels, and the Fibonacci's. It is Tuesday, the 15th of June. Jumping straight into Bitcoin against US dollars, bullish start to the day. Going to see Bitcoin avoid the pivot at 40.074 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 41.415 and 38.2% fib at 41.592. Going to see plenty of support from the broader market for Bitcoin to break out from yesterday's high at 14.980, however. So barring an extended rally, I'd expect that first major resistance level and the 38.2% fib to cap in the upside. In the event of another breakout, should see Bitcoin target 43,000 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 42.322. A fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 39.167 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should stay clear of sub 38,000 levels. Second major support level sits at 37.826. At the MACDs, we've got a marked narrowing of the bearish histograms through the late part of yesterday and the turn of the day. So looking out for a possible bullish cross. On the MA's bullish indicator, with the 50 pulling away further from the 100 and the 200, signaling further upside ahead. So key would be to avoid the pivot 40.074, break out from yesterday's high 49.80 to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels will come into play. Cost Ethereum against US dollar, bullish start to the day. Going to need to see Ethereum avoid the pivot at 2.551 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 2.641. Going to see support from the broader market for Ethereum to break out from this morning's high 2619.9. Barring an extended rally, I would expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Ethereum target the 38.2% fib at 2740 before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 2699. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 2493 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should still well clear of sub 2400 levels. Second major support level at 2404 should limit the downside. Looking at MACDs, bullish cross at the turn of the day, supporting this early upside. More significantly, we've got the 50 EMA closing in on the 200 and breaking away from the 100 after yesterday's bullish cross. That's signaling further upside ahead, so look out for a bullish cross to 50 through the 200. So key would be to avoid the pivot at 2551, break out from the morning high 2619.9 to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels will come into play. Going across to Litecoin against the US dollar, bearish start to the day. Going to see Litecoin avoid the pivot at 176 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 185. Going to see plenty of support from the broader market for Litecoin to break out from this morning's high at 181.11. Barring an extended rally, I would expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of another rally, should see Litecoin target 190s before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 189. Fall through the pivot will bring the 62% fib at 174 and the first major support level at 171 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Litecoin should stay clear of sub 170s. Second major support level sits at 162. Looking at the MACDs, got a widening of the bullish histograms at the turn of the day, avoiding a bearish cross late yesterday. So that's suggesting upside ahead. More significantly, we've got the 50 EMA pulling further away from the 100 and the 200 after yesterday's bullish cross, the 50 through the 200, suggesting further upside ahead. So key would be to avoid the pivot at 176, break through this morning's high 181.11 to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that, and support levels will come into play. Finally, looking at Ripple's XRP against the US dollar, going to see Ripple's XRP avoid a fall back through the pivot at 8945 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 9252. Going to see plenty of support from the broader market for Ripple's XRP to break back through to 0.92 levels. So barring an extended rally, I would expect that first major resistance level and yesterday's high at 92923 to cap any upside. In the event of another breakout, should see Ripple's XRP target 1.0 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 0.9599. Fall back through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 8598 and the 62% fib at 8573 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ripple's XRP should stay well clear of sub 0.80 levels. Second major support level sits at 0.8291. Looking at the MACDs, we've got a narrowing of the bearish histograms at the turn of the day, so looking out for a bullish cross there. On the EMAs, the 50 has pulled further away from the 100, closing in on the 200, So that's also a bullish indicator. So key through the early part of the day, avoid fall back through the pivot at 8945 and break back through to 0.92 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels would come into play.